Hello, I'm Barry Fair. As 2021 draws to a close, this is my final selection of videos that I will be presenting to you for this year. I do hope that you enjoy them. So sit back and relax as I present to you a selection, the last selection of videos for 2021 before I present the new videos for 2022. 2021 has been a topsy-turvy year. And as frustrating as it sounds, we all have to get on with one another, support one another, and treat one another with respect as 2021 is fast drawing to a close. So, as I leave you tonight to present this, the last few videos of 2021 for you, please do sit back with me and enjoy the videos that I'm about to present. So, from me, Happy New Year, everybody, and you take care. The next subject on today's show is going to a television station, such as Channel 10. Now, you may recall that we went to Channel 10 on the 10th of last month, which is exactly a week ago. Today we went there. So, the rules of the station. When you get to a television station, guys, be respectful of the staff there. Here's Alana now to tell you about it.
Yeah, I agree. Barry and I were respectful. We followed the rules, didn't we, Barry?
And it is important, guys, to follow the rules because when you are at a TV station, please respect the staff, the cameraman, the people on the floor, the people on the project, you name it. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Barry. You got to respect the conditions when you're in the place.
Because otherwise, you won't be welcome back the next time. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's right. And Barry and I, we're welcome back, aren't we?
And Lisa said there was a special spot. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, she did. And where is the special spot, Barry?
Right where near the door.
Yeah, right near the front of the stage.
Yeah.
How good's that? You're practically on the set.
So we might even get on the set and do a segment. Who knows?
That's right. Who knows?
So stay tuned, guys. The project is coming up.
Yeah.
And we'll take a break. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to yet another edition of the Daily Wraps. I'm Barry Beer with Kate Bobbis in the studio, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Daily Wraps. Well, to open episode 304 of the Daily Wraps, and the Tuesday edition of the Daily Wraps, we're going to be talking about ways of dealing with stress and what causes stress and anxiety and stomach aches. And this is a very important topic we'd like to begin our show with. And joining me in the studio, as always, it's a very good morning to Kate Bobbis, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Daily Wraps with me here in the studio.
Good morning. Hello, everyone.
Well, first up, let's talk about stomach aches. What causes a stomach ache? Well, a stomach ache is when we get stressed, we eat something that doesn't agree with us, or we're nervous about something. Here's Kate now for her opening sequence on this.
Yeah, you might get stomach aches if they say there's like butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous, isn't it? But you could also get some strange feelings in your stomach if you're stressed, or if you eat something weird, you might get some stomach aches.
So what is a stomach ache? Well, a stomach ache, ladies and gentlemen, is when the muscles in our intestines flare up, become tight. They tighten up like a knot. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it might feel really weird. All your muscles are tensing and really tight, and it just doesn't feel right. So it makes it have sometimes a bit of a pain, but you have to think about what the cause of the pain may be. Maybe it's just a bit of stress, isn't it?
A stomach ache also can start if we eat something that is not, that doesn't agree with our stomach, or we eat too much food at the one time. Now, a stomach ache starts, like I've just mentioned, like the muscles in our intestines, okay? They tighten up. Now, our intestines are like sausages. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it is like a really long sausage, but it's so compact. I think that's the longest thing in our body, all our intestines, but it's like curvy and squirmy, all fitting inside just a little stomach.
So a stomach ache is when we have eaten something that shouldn't, that doesn't agree with us, or we eat something that is contaminated, like off mince, off fruit, off vegetables, you name it. Here's Kate.
Yeah, so you want to try and not eat things that are off. Also, uncooked chicken or uncooked meats. Got to make sure you cook your meats right, or they might not agree with your stomach.
So a stomach ache can start in a lot of ways. You may wake up in the middle of the night, or even have it early in the morning. You may be getting up to get ready to come to work, and your stomach's not right. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it might be a bit unfortunate if you wake up ready for your day and your stomach's not feeling right. It just doesn't make you feel right all day. So you want to try and find ways to like eat the right foods and cooked foods so you don't cause that issue.
So we may have an infection in the tummy that could cause it. It could be some antibiotics or stress. Our stomach gets tightened up and we get a symptom called IBS. So this is another common problem of a stomach ache. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, and that can often be caused by stress because you're already tense and the muscles in your tummy and around your intestines are tense, and that can cause IBS.
So a stomach ache can also lead to not drinking enough liquid. Okay. Eating or drinking something that had lactose in it, like ice cream, cheese or butter or cream. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, when you're stressed, you might forget about eating the right foods and just want to eat all the ice cream, all the chocolate, all the creams, things that make you like might be yummy, but might not agree with your stomach.
And then you regret it later. So if you eat something off someone else's plate and the food is contaminated, that can cause a stomach ache. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, so you kind of want to know what you're eating, because if there's things that don't agree with your stomach, you don't want to eat them. Like if you can't drink normal milk, you don't want to be just taking food off other people's plates that have normal milk in them. You have an upset stomach.
So what's an upset stomach? Well, it's an urge to go to the men's room or ladies' room. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, or it could even just be you're really bloated. Your tummy might really feel like it's bloated and you might need to go to the men's or ladies' room, but don't know if anything will always come out. Your tummy will be bloated.
So, ways of avoiding a tummy ache. Here we go. Okay. Don't eat the wrong food. Eat small amounts of food. Chew your food well. Okay. Don't go. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, Barry, you're right. You want to eat the right kinds of foods. So I think for stomach, you want to include lots of fiber and fruits and grains, and that'll help your tummy.
And don't eat anything crazy like your fish and chips. Okay, everything in moderation. Go for a 20-30 minute walk to relax your muscles. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Barry. After you're eating or just during the day, it's good to like move a little bit, because that helps also with your digestion and will help your tummy, so the food's just not all sitting there. It can move through your body.
And don't just sit there going, my tummy's hurting. If you need to do something about it, do it quickly, okay? Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it's good to act as soon as your tummy starts hurting. So yeah, try movement. And then also longer term, if you're eating the right foods, fixing your diet, and if it's really serious and it keeps on happening after you're doing all these things, you might need to go see a doctor. Okay?
Okay, Another way of avoiding a tummy ache is talking to someone about how you are feeling. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, especially if your tummy aches related to stress. So you don't want to keep all that stress to yourself. It would be good to talk to people.
So we're gonna watch a video on a stomach ache today and how it happens now. A stomach ache also happens when you touch something or someone else has already had it and they passed it on. A germ may get inside there. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, that's right too. You might get like a stomach bug if you've touched something that has someone else's infected germs on it, or touched someone else, and then you've managed to put it in your mouth or put it somewhere, and then it's getting into your stomach, and it could make you feel very sick.
So don't eat contaminated food or drink contaminated water. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, so you want to try and make sure your food is as clean as possible, and when people are preparing it, they're doing the right thing, washing their hands, using gloves, not getting germs all in your food and water.
So make sure that you know your fruit is ripe before eating it, because if you eat unripe fruit, guys and ladies and gentlemen out there, it can make you quite sick. So here's Kate now.
Yeah, it could make you quite sick, and also eating unripe fruit might not taste very well to begin with. So double whammy. Won't taste good and make you feel sick. Don't do it.
And don't eat stale bread either. Here's Kate.
Yeah, you don't want stale bread. Could be all dried up with mold. That won't be good inside you. You don't want to try and ingest that.
And check the dates on your food, your label and your labels. Okay, check the use by dates or best before dates too, and write the date on when you open the product. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, and some products that, like a long life milk or something, might say just use within 3 days, or other things might say use within 1 day. So you have to look at your packaging and know your product and when you opened it.
So we're gonna have a look at a package today also and look at the use by date on this. So here's Kate now.
Yeah, it's important to have know in your mind of when your products are expiring, so you can use it before then and you're not having things that upset you.
So another way of curing an upset stomach is don't eat loads a big meal before bedtime. Bedtime, because it will make it hard for your digestive system to break everything down. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, that's right. Just because if you have a big meal and then you just go to bed and you're not really moving when you're asleep, it'll kind of just sit there and hard for your stomach to break it down. It's probably better to have a smaller dinner.
So like we just said, don't go like shove it in like you're shoveling it in with a spade and then go yum 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 yum. That's delicious. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, you want to take your time and really enjoy your food. Take smaller mouthfuls. And if you're full, you don't have to keep on eating more.
And like I've just said, it can make it very hard for the digestive system to break it all down. So And when you are making, you then choose wisely too. Make sure you add veggies into your mix. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it's important to eat lots of veggies with your meal. I think they say that like half your plate should be veggies.
Not just steak and chips,
No.
because that will grind you up. You need fiber in the diet, guys. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, you might just feel like eating the steak and chips, but you need lots of veggies to help you digest and make you feel good, all the nutrients in the veggies that are not in the meat or potatoes.
So we might watch a video on the digestive system now and continue with that, and then we will show you a product and how long it's been sitting there. So plenty more coming up on stomach aches and digestion, all coming up today on the show. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting show, getting to learn about digestive system and look at some different products. It's good to think about.
And later on the show, we're going to be talking about buying good shoes for the summer months. So we're going to be talking about that. And later on, also today, how to take care of your feet and what to do if you get blisters from the new shoes. So that's all coming up today on episode 304. And right now we're going to be watching a recent video that I did, and that will take us out to the break and the tea break. It is coming up to 10 to 10 on this Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. Stay with us. You're watching the Tuesday edition of the Daily Wraps with Kate Bobbers and Barry Deer here. Thanks for joining us. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed the selection of videos that I have brought to you. And as 2021 draws to a close, I will be taking a break for a couple of days so I can get ready to present for you the 2022 edition of the Daily Wraps. So, if you are on holidays, have a good time, but if you're not well, stay home, and if you have any COVID-19 symptoms like a headache or sore throat, cancel your plans and your shift and stay home and self-isolate for 7 days. So that's all from me for 2021. I'm Barry Fair. You have a great rest of Monday, and I will catch up with you in a couple of days to bring in the new year for you. So until then, enjoy the remaining days of 2021, and we will talk to you in the new year. Thanks for being with us throughout 2021, and we look forward to your company in 2022.